Greetings, 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 royal family. Welcome to another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. Definitely experiencing some technical difficulties here, and this is quite annoying, but I'm still here. So I'm just going to wait until you start rolling in the room. Make sure you hit me with a good morning on your way in. Let me know that everything is all right. I'm telling you, man, this is killing me, y'all. This trying to deal with this technology is giving me a headache. But I'm here. So let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. Those of you who are in the chat, good morning, greetings, greetings, greetings. Don't try me 23. Tisha's take, hello, greetings. Let me know if you guys can hear me clearly. Oh my gosh, this thing, I'm telling you, I was ready. I've been ready, but my technology wasn't. So hope you guys having a happy, glorious Monday. I don't care. I'm still here and I'm still choosing to remain positive. I'm trying to upgrade. You can hear me. Greetings, Nicole. Thank you. Trying to switch from doing what I was doing before, trying to upgrade gradually, and it's giving me a headache. So I usually have patience for technology, but I don't know what was going on. The devil is busy. All right, so we in here, y'all. We are in here. So I'm just going to wait a few more minutes until y'all start rolling in. For those of you who are watching the replay, make sure you drop in a comment as I'm commenting on these, or I'm giving the commentary on these subjects. I'm sorry I'm flustered, y'all. I've been sitting here for an hour and a half trying to get this stream to work. I should have been on. I'm normally on like at 9:30 or so, but like I said, I'm here. Happy Monday, everybody. It's February 24th, 2020. It's officially Pisces season, right? Shout out to all the Pisces. I am the mother of a Pisces. My best friend is a Pisces, one of them. All right, so you guys are in here. All right, so it's looking good so far. Everything is looking good. So the quality, the hearing is good. You guys can hear me. All right, perfect. Glad to see you guys in the chat. So got a couple of topics to touch on. I don't even know how long I'm going to be on here. I haven't even recorded Housewives of Atlanta and Shies of Sunset. So I got a lot of work to do. It's good. I'll be home today so I can get this stuff done. So I don't know if you guys, I'm just going to get right into it. I don't know if you guys saw this video, right? There's a video circulating on social media of a woman who purchased a rental property as a gift for her boyfriend's birthday. And it looks like they were sitting outside somewhere and his friends were around. She had somebody filming it, I guess on a camera phone, and she was so happy. It looks like she handed him the deed or some paperwork for his birthday, and he's sitting down and everybody's like, oh, his friends were all excited and they were cheering her on. They're like, yeah, you need a down chick. I need me a chick like that. She bought him a rental property. So he's looking at her like she has two heads and he's not excited. And you know what he says to her? He says, man, I wanted a Rolex or a chain or something instead. This is what he says to her. And the girlfriend looks at the camera, looks to whoever is holding the camera phone and says, see, didn't I tell you? See what I told you. What I told you. And his friends were all excited at the fact that his girlfriend purchased rental property for him, but he wasn't excited. What say you, royal family? Would you prefer a Rolex or a rental property? Was he wrong for wanting what he wanted? Now, My opinion is going to be weird to some. Here is why I say she's foolish. To me, she's foolish. Now, she knows her man, obviously, right? She knows him. Um, she knows her man. So you know what he wanted for his birthday. Okay? And she looked at the camera and said, "See, did not tell you, did not tell you. I told you, right? I told you." So you already knew. So this is my opinion. Yes, of course he's he could have had a more respectful reaction. He could have acted more decent. But here's why I say she's foolish. Like I said, she knows her man. And as soon as he was displeased with the gift, he wasn't happy about the gift. She says, "Didn't I tell you? I told you." So if she knew that he would behave this way, why would she present him with something that he wouldn't respect and appreciate? This is what I don't understand. Why would she waste her money and her time presenting him with something that she knew for herself he wouldn't appreciate and respect? Help me understand that. She knew this. She said she knew. See what I'm saying? I'm I know that's not popular opinion, and I know that most people would say he's horrible. When I seen the video, I said to myself, she's a fool. This is the same woman, right? That's probably gonna. Hopefully, they won't break up. I'm not wishing bad on their relationship. Seems like it's already gone south to me. But this is the same type of woman that will be sitting somewhere crying, saying, "I gave him everything. I even bought him rental property." What part of her brain, I want to know, signal that this was a good idea? I just some may not agree with me, and that's fine. Keep it respectful in the chat. Some may not agree, but I thought that she was the one that was foolish. And of course, his response was very, very off-putting. It was like, ooh. But to us, it was off-putting. But to her, she expected that. She even said it. She expected that behavior. His friends, they were ecstatic. His friends were cheering in the background. They're like, "Oh, yeah, I need a girl like that. I need a girl like that. I wish I had a girl like that." Serves her right, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Serves her right. She knew that he was going to behave this way. And maybe she thought, I should say, she thought that she could change him. You know how we have a lot of people that think that they can change people, especially in relationships. She probably thought that she could change him and make him see the value in something that she already knew he had no interest in. That's dumb. Tell me what you guys think. Greetings, LB. Tatiana, greetings. Let me see what you're saying. Okay, you can hear me. He is ungrateful. Of course he's ungrateful. But she knows that. We don't know that. That's why it's a shock to us. I'm assuming. Well, to me, let me speak for myself. It was somewhat of a shock to me. I would have thrown him off the roof of the rental property. Are they even married? I did not see a wedding ring, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't know if they were married. That is true. She knew. Yeah. Like would you spend money and buy a gift for somebody, regardless, even if it's a paper clip, knowing that they are not going to appreciate the paper clip, but they like a stapler. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I understand that it's the thought that counts. And yes, he did appear to be ungrateful, but he was being honest. And again, when she looked at that camera and said, "See, did not tell you. I told you, right? Did not tell you." You already knew. So what was the objective here? Make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up button as you're in the live. Good morning and greetings to everyone who is just rolling into the chat. Sorry for the delay. I had technical difficulties and I'm on edge right now because I just had some coffee and I've been sitting here for an hour trying to get this stream to work. But I'm glad to be here. So again, his reaction was an honest one. No, it wasn't attractive at all, but I'm pretty sure leading up to the days of his birthday, he probably expressed to her, "Hey, I want a Rolex, or I want a chain." And yeah, it's ignorant. Yes, somewhat. But it was his honest reaction. It was his honest reaction. So, and again, she knew. So I don't understand what was the objective of her getting him that. Was she trying to trap him? Is she trying to keep him around? I don't know. I don't get it. Like I said, I totally don't get it. Let me know. Did you guys see the video? It's on social media. So I don't know if you guys saw it. You know what? I was gonna say something. Let me not even go there. I don't want to trigger anybody. Yeah, trap him, Tatiana. Like, I wonder. She's just trying to be that girlfriend. First of all, okay, sis. If not you, Tatiana, but I'm saying sis in reference to the girl, right? If you have money, you got capital, good credit and stuff like that to buy a man a rental. I hope she has her own rental property. I hope she has her own property that she's investing in, or her own investments. That's a smart woman. So I'm just trying to understand, like, what part of her brain signal, yeah, buy this guy who probably doesn't care, buy him a rental property. Or could it be that he doesn't want the responsibility of having to deal with a rental property? If someone buys you something that you don't want, how do you respond to that? I think that's a better question, right? How do you respond to that? Because having a rental property, or any type of property that you have to manage, whether you're going to, flip it and sell it back, it's still work. Excuse me, it's still work that has to be done. So maybe he does not want to deal with that. Is he wrong for that though? But he didn't have to do that in front of everybody. He could have just been like, "Oh wow, like this is dope," and then behind closed doors, like, "Baby, this is not what I wanted. I don't want to deal with this." Yeah, you think it could be because of the upkeep? Yeah, owning a house is a headache, a huge headache. Okay, so imagine an investment property or a rental property. Even if they're going to keep it and rent it out to people, you're a landlord. You still have to deal with people, deal with tenants, dealing with the state inspectors, keeping everything up to code. So maybe it's just that he didn't want the responsibility. However, he could have told her that privately. But then again, she knew that he was not going to be excited about this. I'm just saying. This is a recipe for disaster. Yeah. Yeah. I would say love it in front of everyone, but then later tell her, nah. Right. He could have put a little bit of tact on it. He could he could have put a little bit of tact on it. And like I said, did you guys anybody seen the video? I was just looking at her face and I was just like, girl, you messed up. He didn't want that. Hey, Anjanette, greetings. Tisha's Tay. I bought a house in 2008. Upkeep is big. I sold it in 2012. I figured I'm a lifelong renter. I hear you. Don't try me, says be sure to hit the like button. Yes, be sure to hit the like button, guys. And drop your comments. You know I love engaging with you. Yeah, upkeep on a house is a blankety blank. Blank blank. It is. Yes, it is an investment. And keep in mind, over the years, houses do depreciate. Greedy. Oh, y'all starting to roll in. Hey. Good vibes, KDG, bro. What's good? Greetings. Lashia. Lashia. That name tongue ties me every time. Greetings. Only me. What's up? Good Vibes King says, that fool ungrateful. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. But listen, Good Vibes, I don't know if you just came in. This is what I was saying. I said, yes, he came across as ungrateful, but when she presented the dude with the I guess the deed or whatever it was, she says that when he says, "Oh, I wanted a Rolex or something like that," right? She looked in the camera. You know what she said? She's like, I told you," to whoever was holding the camera phone. So she knew. She knew that he did not want a rental property. And I don't know how much you heard, but also having a first of all, owning any piece of property, you have to maintain it. Especially if you're owning a rental property, you have to deal with tenants. You have to be constantly remain up to code. You know, you have to deal with the state and state inspections. What if he didn't want to be bothered with that? Granted, if that was the case, he could have done that behind closed doors. However, she knew that that's not what he wanted. So why would you spend your money to give someone something like this, a rental property, knowing? Am I too loud, y'all? Because I get hyped. Like I said, I had my iced coffee, so I'm on 100 right now. You know, why would she spend the money to make him appreciate something that she knows that he could care less about? You know, I just, that's, like I said, I'm repeating for everybody who rolled in late. So get him out of here. But it's so much more I want to know. Like, does he have a place to stay? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm assuming that they live together. I mean, if he's asking for Gucci and Gucci this, Gucci that, and a Rolex, I'm assuming that they have some capital between them, or she has the money. If he's asking for things like that, so maybe she was, maybe she is taking care of him. I'm just assuming. Yeah, there is a lot that we don't know. This is true. But if he didn't have a place to stay, I wouldn't be buying no man no rental property. You need to get yourself on track first. I don't know. This just seems weird. I wish there was more to the story, but it was just a video, and of course, people's comments, they were blowing up the comment section. But still, I think this raises a bigger question. If she knew for a fact that he did not was not going to be interested in the rental property, right? So why buy it? And Jeanette, there's a video circulating online of a woman who gave her boyfriend, for his birthday, she bought him a rental property and she surprised him with the paperwork. So all his friends were around and they were cheering and they were like, "Yeah, I need a girl like that. Like, that's dope." And he took the paper, looked at it, and he was just like, "I wanted a Rolex or a chain or something, or something else." Like, he was not happy about it. And then the girlfriend looked in the camera, whoever was holding the camera phone looked in the camera, and she was like, "See, didn't I tell what I tell you? What I tell you?" As if she knew he would not be grateful for this. So what you buy it for? Wasted resources, if you ask me. Wasted resources. And yes, there is a lot that we don't know. Okay, Anjanette, tell me why she is. Tell me why you say that. Just give me your opinion. I said that she's the fool because you looked in the camera and said, see, what I tell you, what I tell you." So if you knew that this was not going to go in your favor, and she's standing there smiling and like, "I bought you a rental property," sounds like she's trying to trap a dude to me. I'm just saying. Well, it's her fault for giving the for getting the rental property, right? But clearly his way of thinking is childish. True. Of course we. That's okay. I didn't say that. Of course, good vibe kings. I agree with you 1,000%, bro. Rental properties are far more valuable, but that just shows it's one of two things could be the case with this guy. I don't want to assume and stereotype, right? The first thing is he could have no knowledge of investments and things like that, right? And could care less and just wants like the flashy, Rolex and Gucci this and, name brand stuff. And he has no interest or no knowledge and doesn't care. He could be one of those guys. Or he could very well know the hard work and stress that goes into owning a fixing up, because we don't know if it's a fixer upper, right? Fixing up a rental property and actually renting the property and having to deal with, like I said, you got to deal with the city, you got to deal with inspection, you got taxes. I don't know where this was. Hopefully it wasn't in New Jersey, because property taxes in New Jersey are crazy. Crazy. Right? So maybe it could be one of those two things. He could have no idea about the value of having a making an investment in a rental property, or the second thing is he just doesn't want to deal with that because it is a lot. Owning any property is a lot. Even if you own land, it's a lot. It's a lot that you have to maintain, and a lot of people don't want to do it. A lot of people have done it and don't want to do it again. So it could be a number of things. But that's why I say that she's the fool. I'm just saying. I don't. Everybody's welcome to their opinion here. She said the stupid. First, she knew he was ungrateful. Yes, trap. That's what I'm saying. Because she had hope that her gift will mean more. That's what I said before. I said earlier. Is she like trying to change him and make him see the value in something that he has no interest in? And I oftentimes say on my channel, I can't stand people who try to change other people. You can't change anybody. Greetings, Gethers. You couldn't get on for some reason. Let me tell you something, Rashana G. I'm sorry I have to keep repeating myself, y'all. I was sitting here for an hour trying to get this stream to work with my iced coffee. So that's why I sound wired right now. That's why I sound wired. Because I'm not using StreamYard. I'm using YouTube. It's a mess. This ain't nothing but some technological witchcraft. All right, let me see where. Because she had hope that her gift would be more than him. True. I would have hugged the shit out of her and said thank you. He's stupid too, because yes, that's a great investment. True. But I'm pretty sure she would be running it with him though. Of course. She'll be running it with him. It kept saying private party. What? What you talking about, Rashana G? Or is she trying to impress his friends and not him? Ooh, Tatiana, yes, I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. She honest. I just stopped for my iced coffee. I make mine at home. Dunkin' Donuts has the cold brew iced coffee, so I just buy it, and I buy my creamer, my hazelnut creamer, and I make it at home because yeah, Dunkin' Donuts was getting too much of my money, so I was like, you know what? Let me make my own. So I brew it in a huge pitcher. That's why it's always on deck. I'm telling you, see. I'm so glad that you guys are in here on this Monday. I was in here pulling my eyelashes out. But I don't know, man. I just think that she is the fool. You know that you know your man. You know what your man does and doesn't like. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. You know what your man does or doesn't like, right? Or your significant other, whatever. Why would you stand there? You should have seen I hope you guys go and see it. I don't know if I could put the link to the video in here. Can I? I'm gonna try. But it's a short video. It's not like long or anything like that. You have to see the guy. First of all, he was sitting down. Like I said, it looks like he's on a bench. They're all like outside. Um, and he's just sitting there like, what's this? He was like, man, I wanted a Rolex or something. I laughed. I had to laugh. I'm sorry. Every time I click on the video, it would say private party, then kick me out. Yeah, put it in. Yeah, I'll probably put it in the description. Or it's on Twitter. Who has it's the dang, the neighborhood talk, or just Google it. I don't know. I don't know if I could put a link in here. Let me see if I could put this bad boy in here. No, I don't think I can. But yeah, it'll be surfacing online. Trust me. But I'm telling you, like I said, I think that she is the fool. I'm gonna come back to this because I got a lot more to say. So up next, right? Here we go. Remember April Jones from Love and Hip Hop? Omarion's baby mama. He was waiting all week for his birthday party and was expecting that rollie. He wanted to floss in front of his boys. And his boys were even excited at the fact that his girlfriend bought him the rental property. They were like cheering her on, and so she got the attention she wanted, but just not from her man. Womp womp. He hilarious. April Jones, right? From Love and Hip Hop, Omarion's ex. Let me not reduce her to a baby mama, regardless of what people think of her. So Omarion's ex, she was dating. She started dating Fizz. Remember that girl? She is starting her own medical practice, y'all. Now go listen, girl. Go on and get your coins and do what it is that you have to do. That is great, But would you visit an establishment where April Jones was one of the medical assistants? Yes, yes, yes. She is starting her own medical practice. So, I laughed at this because this is just hilarious. So, you notice now that the drama has died down with her and Fizz, right? Like, you don't hear anything about her and Fizz. You don't, I think they're broken up, I guess. And Omarion did get full custody of his children. So she revealed via Instagram, I think this was Thursday or Friday, that she's launching a medical practice. So she says that she's opening up her own medical practice, doing OBGYN ultrasound gender reveals. She says that I am so excited to be doing something that I love so much. There are so many people who, especially in LA, that don't have the proper care/insurance that I want to help. If you need ultrasounds done during your pregnancy, please reach out to the booking email address in my bio to discuss your options with me. We take all people, but it's my goal to help those that are underprivileged and those that lack insurance. Now, we gotta give sister girl her props, okay? Or give her what do I want to say? Her whatever. I don't know, fill in the blank. Um, she has a bachelor's degree, y'all, in radiation science, and she also worked at Northwestern Memorial Hospital in Chi-Town. Okay? Well, first I just want to say congratulations to her. Okay? I'm sure it's not easy after you made a plumb fool of yourself on national TV as well as social media. I think that it's good that she is brave and bold and picking herself up and actually doing something for people, especially those who, like she said, may not have insurance at all, and she wants to help underprivileged, women with their ultrasounds and things like that. It was a little bit like, huh, shocking at first, but her intentions do seem pure. And I think that this is the best thing for her. Stay out of the limelight, stay off of social media. And she does have a passion for helping people, it seems, right? She's a mother herself, so she definitely can relate to these women who are going to be getting ultrasounds and getting treatment during and after, hopefully, their pregnancies. So I'm happy for her. And I hope she sticks with this. I really do. I really hope she sticks this out. And this is also a way for her to make a good steady source of income, right? Because she does have children regardless of her not having custody. I wonder if she has to pay child support. Mm. But I think that this is a good look. I think that it's time for her to, it's way past time for her to grow up. She's not living for herself anymore. So these little antics, that she's pulling on social media, they're only going to get her so far. And after a while, people are going to move on to the next person doing antics or creating antics and stuff like that online. So I think that it's a good vibe. Um, she's promoting her practice on IG. Listen, you got to do what you got to do these days. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you have to do these days. And luckily for her, she has made a name for herself. And as far as her image, I'm back. She's going to be the one responsible for cleaning up her image, because she's the one responsible for tainting her image, I guess. So greetings, one Don Diva, welcome. I think this is a good look. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is whack? Do you think, would you go to her office if you needed prenatal assistance? I don't even know why I'm laughing. It's just, oh, girl. I just hope she sticks with it. I really, really hope that she sticks with it. This is a positive thing though, because there are a lot of women who don't have access to prenatal care, pre and postnatal care. So this is a good thing. I'm not mad at it. Uh yeah. She's responsible for cleaning up her image, man. She did some, she was out here acting crazy on social media. Okay? So she could definitely turn this around. So I'm here for it. So what say you guys? Let me take a look at these comments. Ooh. April cannot open a medical practice without a medical license. She is just radiation tech, equivalent to a CNA. She's actually opening it with someone. I think I failed. Did I fail to mention that? She's opening the practice. She's opening her practice with Grateful Birth. That's the name of the I don't know if that's a business or whatever, but someone has a medical license. So it's not just her. I mean, she's promoting the heck out of this thing because she was all over Instagram promoting this. So I'm not mad at her. Um, yeah, I do think it's dope. I think it's dope. I mean, it's a good look, and it's something that she has a passion for. We believe everything these celebs say. Yeah, again, she's opening. She's not opening it up herself, of course. Like, she does not have a medical license, but she is opening it up with a company or a group that has licensure, the proper licensure. So it's all good, one Don Diva. Yeah, that's what she needs to focus on, because the reality TV is not it. Yeah, she supposedly gave him custody to get herself together. I'm rooting for him. You rooting for who? For Omarion? Or you meant to say her? Tatiana said, "Hell nah, I would." Oh God, she got to make her coins. Yeah, I'm wondering that. I'm wondering if she has to pay child support because Omarion has custody of the kid. Not everybody want cookie girl shit. Everyone else can. I hope she took a refresher course. No, April. Oh, April. Okay, yeah, I'm rooting for her too. Like if she's genuinely trying to get herself together for her children, for herself first, and then also for her children, I'm totally here for it. So we shall see where this goes. Yeah, I'm still stuck on that story. Don Diva, did you hear the story about the girl who brought her boyfriend a rental property and he wasn't happy about it? He said he wanted a Rolex or something, excuse me, something name brand instead. I don't think he's making, he may not, he don't have to make her pay. The courts will. The courts will. Family court is brutal. Family court is brutal. Exactly, because that singing career was going absolutely nowhere. Right. Exactly. I think I heard half of one of her songs and I was like, girl, this ain't it. This ain't it. All right. Yeah, I was thoroughly disgusted, but not surprised at all. Yeah, you did, Rashana. He said he wanted a rollie. You're gonna have to go back and watch the replay in the beginning. He said he wanted a rollie. Is he wrong for that? The girl said, "See, I told you so. I told you. I told you." In other words, she knew that he wasn't gonna want no rental property. So what you buy it for? Trying to impress him or trying to, you know, make him stay? And if he wanted a Rolex, that means that sister girl is sitting on some dough. He might be too. But you know what I thought about? A Rolex is an investment, as jewelry is an investment as well, because he could definitely turn around and sell that Rolex and make a profit. Granted, you can't live in a Rolex like you can a rental property. And as far as longevity, there's more residual income with rental property than there is a Rolex. But still, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to defend this guy. I'm just saying. He probably didn't want the headache of dealing with a rental property. Trust me, having tenants is a headache. I know from personal experience. It is a huge headache, especially when you reside in the same property as them. It is a huge headache. Home ownership ain't no joke. Owning property, land, anything. Owning a car, it takes work. Listen, a Rolex over, I'm telling you, I get it. It sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. But a lot of people want to own property and they have no idea. Who was it? I forgot who it was that someone was in here saying that they bought a house and they sold it a couple of years later and then they went back to renting. Owning a property is a headache when you have to deal with tenants. I know from firsthand experience. Fix it up and sell it. Fixing up a property and selling a property is not as easy as 1, 2, 3. You have inspections, you have codes that you have to upkeep or adhere to by the state. There's fines that you can pay. You don't pass inspection. It's a headache, especially when you have people residing in that property. It's a huge gamble because you run the risk of people damaging your property. Getting these people evicted costs the homeowner money. Speaking facts here, people, it costs you money to have to go to court to file paperwork to evict people. And you don't get that money back when they destroy your property. And listen, it's income, right? So you have to make sure that that unit or that floor or whatever sells quick. So you have to come out of pocket again, fix that property up to turn around and sell it. You have to worry about people not paying their rent. Come on now. So I'm not saying that he was right in the way that he acted. I'm just wondering, did he not want the rental property because it's a headache? Maybe he's owned property before. He doesn't want to deal with it. Or he just has no, he doesn't understand how, a Rolex and rental property, like how they're not equal. Could be a number of things. I'm looking at it as a homeowner perspective and having dealt with tenants. It's a nightmare. Other than that, I'm rooting for her. A Rolex. I see him in a lot today. I'm just looking at your comments, y'all. Maybe he has his own rental properties, right? Or is the video fake? I don't know. It didn't look fake. I mean, you never know. Fix it up and sell it. I would actually own the Rolex and not property. The bank owns the property, and after you pay it off, government owns it. Bingo! I say that. You know how many people I've said that to? It's true. After you pay off your home, granted, you can pull equity out of your home. Like you get a mortgage on your house. Let's say you live long enough to pay that bad boy out off. Most people most loans you have to refinance after 5 years. The bank kind of forces you to kind of refinance, and most people do because they want to pull the equity out of their house. They probably got bills to pay. They want the money, you know. And then yes, let's say you do pay off your house. Yes, miss your property taxes, and you'll see who owns your house. I'm just saying, speaking from experience. You don't pay your property taxes, guess what? You're going to see your house up for auction in the paper. Public auction. Yes. Just ask Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin. Yep. Not even land. In other countries. My family definitely owns land in the West Indies. And granted, taxes are like dirt cheap in comparison to taxes here. But you still have to pay the government land. I don't care if you build your house on it. You can grow whatever on there, but you still have to pay the government, or else they will seize or capture the land, and you don't own it anymore. See, Jim Jones' house sold for $1. $1. Can you imagine your house that you work for, your house that you put money into, and it's sold at auction for $1? But let me tell you something. Property taxes in New Jersey are crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Jamaica, Tatiana. Jamaica. I'm also Nigerian. My father is Nigerian. So I'm a Nigerian Jamaican, or a Jamaican Nigerian, whichever order you choose to announce. And wait, all I seen was by Ashley. Wait, let me read let me read this whole thing. And if they want the land back for whatever reason, nice. But I'm telling you, I don't know. I just wish they would do like a follow up, because I'm nosy. I just want to know more. Did it really sell for $1? Or is it starting bid? Starting bid? Probably the starting bid. It really doesn't matter. It's the thought that counts, and he could have discussed with her later on. He's just ungrateful. I agree with that. I agree. Both of them are responsible. I don't listen. Both of them are getting the blame from me. I'm an equal opportunity blamer. No, I agree. I just feel like he didn't. He. The fact that she wasn't mad when he said that lets me know that she's used to that, but it doesn't make it, you don't have to embarrass your girlfriend in front of people. You understand? Like, even if she's accustomed to him behaving this way, he could have exhibited some sort of couth some sort of behavior, as us island people say. You know what I mean? And just was like, "Oh, thanks, babe." He didn't even say thanks, babe. Didn't give her a kiss, nothing. Regardless if she knew that he wasn't going to be grateful or not, just he doesn't have to embarrass her and himself, make himself look like an idiot, and then make her look foolish, as any more foolish than she already looked. I'm just saying. So I don't know. I just don't. I don't put the blame 100% on him. Like everybody was tearing him up in the comments, but 100% of the blame. I just, if we're gonna play the blame game, the responsibility. Let me say that, not blame. The responsibility is she's responsible for that too. But he comes out looking like the bigger, a hole because of his reaction. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. Snoop Dogg. Moving along, I'm gonna come back to this because I have, we just have a whole lot to say, and I love it. But Snoop Dogg, right? Snoop Dogg is gonna be on Red Table Talk now. On Wednesday. Now let me tell you something. I don't know about y'all, but I'm about sick of that red table and all that talking. Okay, I am a little bit annoyed by this. Ugh. I don't know if you guys saw the preview. Do you guys watch Red Table Talk? So he's supposed to be going on Red Table Talk to talk about, of course, the situation with Gail. You know, um, I'm just staring out the window, laughing. I'm telling you, my mind is just like, let me wash my mouth. I said this when this situation first happened with Gail and what Snoop Dogg said, and I talked about it. Then when Snoop Dogg apologized and Gail accepted the apology, I talked about it, right? Um, like, let's stop acting like people don't say things that they don't mean when they get mad. Like, that's one of the points that I made. Like, it's neither, to me, it's neither right nor wrong. It just is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. When someone is upset, when someone's pissed off, they're angry, they're hurt, people are going to say things that they don't mean. He did apologize, and Gail accepted the apology. So my question is this, right? Is Gail, like, when is Gail going to be coming on the Red Table Talk? Will she be invited down to the principal's office for the sit down at the red table? When Gail getting called in? Like, when I saw this, that's the first thing that I thought. I said to myself, "Oh, okay, so when Gail coming on?" Jada gives me that you getting called into the principal's office. Is it just me? And her mother, when her mother is there, those facial expressions, oh my gosh. I don't watch Red Table Talk. It's something about that family that irks me. He should have this convo before his show with Martha. Snoop made a living calling women out of their name. I just want to know if Gail gonna be coming to the red table. I guess I have to watch the episode before I give a full critique, but here's what I expect based off what I've seen in the past. I expect to see a lot of melodrama, a lot of melodramatic finger pointing. This is what I expect. Um, all of that wrapped up in a "I'm coming from a place of love," because Jada always says that. And she said that Snoop in the preview. I don't even think it wasn't even a minute long. She was like, "Snoop, when I heard what you said to Gail," or something like that, when she heard him like call Gail out of her name, I said to myself, "Oh, is he talking?" Like, I felt like he's talking to me. He's talking to Willow. Girl, if you don't sit down, when Snoop was rapping about bees and hoes, did Jada feel like he was talking to her too? Knock it off, Jada. She was being so dramatic. Like, I felt that. I felt like you were talking to me. I felt like you were talking to Willow. And Snoop was just sitting there like, He looks so like I'm gonna be honest. I doubt that I'm gonna watch it. If I remember, I will. If I don't, I won't. Just based off of that little preview, I don't like to put myself in situations where I'm irritated. It just seems so. It just seems so. It just seemed disingenuous. Like, remember, Jada's an actress, so she was doing a lot of melodrama just in that under 1 minute clip. If you guys saw it, let me know. If not, make sure you check it out. See the preview. It was so. It was so much. It was so much. My mother used to call me melodramatic all the time when I was little. She's not lying though, because I am so dramatic and animated. I promise you. This is how I am in real life. Like, seriously, the way I'm. That's why I like talking and engaging instead of doing like a review. I do like doing the reviews. That's a little bit more organized. I said that before. But this right here is like me talking to you guys on the phone, or we sitting around talking, like eating somewhere. Melodrama. My mother would be like, "Please stop with the melodrama." And when I was young, I was like, "What the heck does that mean?" But I am. I can definitely. I am melodramatic. But Jada, she was giving me like, you know, I'm like an Oscar award is on the line, so I have to put on my best, you know, acting. She clutched her chest. She had her hand on her chest, all dramatic. Yo, if she don't cut it out, Jada's so fake. That's why you can't watch her. You don't watch it. Yeah, something. It is something about that. You know what I don't like? I said this in when remember when Ti and Tiny was there. Ti and Tiny were there, and Jada's mom was there as well, and Willow wasn't there. So when they were talking, Jada said, I said this in the review when I did a review of that particular episode of Red Table Talk. Jada said something along the lines of Ti's lucky. Ti is lucky that Willow wasn't there because of the whole situation with Ti's daughter, like what he said and all, all that stuff. And then when Jada said that, I said, what does she mean by he's lucky that Willow wasn't there? Let me tell you something right now. How she chooses to raise her child and that's fine. But let me explain something to Miss Jada and Willow. Willow would not, I don't care if Jada allowed her to. If Willow thought that she was going to talk to me like me and her is size, as we say, meaning me and her are in the same, like on the same level as far as age and maturity, I would shut Willow down right in front of her mama. No, we don't do that. I don't care if she's 18. Was she 18, 19? I don't care. You're not going to talk to a 40-year-old man and quote unquote put him in his place. No, you stay in your place. I don't go for that. I'm not interested. There's nothing wrong with children 18 to me 18 they're still children, but whatever. You 18, 19 years old, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with you expressing yourself, but don't think, oh, you lucky Willow's not here because she would get you together. Get who together? Get who she gonna get together? She wouldn't be getting me together because me and Willow is not size. I don't like that. I don't encourage younger adults not having any respect for their elders. You know, Ti is not old. He's not an old man. He's not a senior citizen, but he is Willow's elder. I wish I would. Yeah, right. I don't do it now, and I'm 36. I don't like that. I did not find that cute. See, that's the type of stuff right there. Like I said, you raise your children how you choose to. That's fine. But let me tell you. Okay, let me take it back. This is when I knew that this family kind of like when they were on the Smiths, when they were on Oprah back in the day when Oprah had her TV show that came on Monday through Friday, right? Willow was young. I think Will Smith was doing press for Jaden being in the Karate Kid. Remember when he remade the Karate Kid? He was young, and Willow was young too. Willow comes out, so Will is out there first, then Jada comes out, and then the kids come out one by one. I think Willow was the last one to come out. So she sat down, and I think Oprah asked her. I forgot what Oprah asked her. Here, Willow to Oprah. Yes, girl, girl. Excuse me. And her mother's just sitting there laughing. No, 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 no. I didn't find that cute. The audience was laughing. I didn't find it cute at all, and I was young as well. But Willow, she had to be like 5, 6, maybe. And you addressing Oprah, a big woman like Oprah, grown woman like Oprah as girl, I didn't find it cute at all. And now fast forward years later, you have Jada Pinkett saying, "Oh, to Ti, you're lucky Willow's not here because she would get you together or have something." Get who together? No, don't encourage that disrespect and that foolishness. You crazy? Get who together? Let me tell you something. This is a problem. This is part of the problem here. This is why some of these kids, there's a difference between being articulate, somewhat outspoken and vocal versus being disrespectful and out of line. How you calling Oprah girl? Oh, no, no. I don't like that at all. When she said that, "Oh, you lucky Willow's not here." What Willow gonna do? Hmm. Let me see what y'all saying. What is Willow gonna do? She better stay in her place. Right. Shut her down before she opened her mouth. Little girl has several seats. That's what's wrong with these kids now. No respect. They don't have any respect, and they child. And the sad part is, see, people encourage. See, oh, I talked about this on Saturday with the whole D Wade situation, and some of y'all missed it because the notifications were acting funky. But anyway, these children, because to me, an 18-year-old is a child. I don't care what the law says. An 18-year-old is a child, and see, everybody keeps pushing this. When you turn 18, you're an adult. That just means that they can charge you legally for certain things. As in, you can't you can sign legal documents at 18. You can drive by the time before you're 18. You can't buy alcohol. There's certain things that your car insurance is sky high because you're 18, because you're still considered a child. To me, an 18-year-old is a child to me. And everybody drives this whole, when you're 18, you're an adult. You're an 18-year. No, you're not. Most people don't even get it together and get a good concept on a grasp on how the world is and how to move out here in the world and how to socialize and not socialize with people. Your cognitive skills, they're not all there at 18. So they're pushing it, making these kids think that you're 18, you're an adult. You can do, when I turn 18, I'm going to do what I want to do. This is what these kids say. And then they get out into the world, and their hard head makes their behind soft, because they don't understand. They don't fully understand. Some people do, not all. Some 18-year-olds are very mature, cultured, has a good understanding of who they are and how to navigate in the world, but not everybody is like that. I just don't think an 18-year-old is an adult mentally. Not all 18-year-olds. To me, it's just legally. Legally, you're an adult. We could toss you in jail. You can sign legal documents. You know, your medical records won't be released to your parents. You'll have privacy as it pertains to that. Like that's what it means to me. So it depends. I think it really and truly depends on the child. Mm-mm-mm. How long I been on here, y'all? I can't see. Oh, it shows it right here. Oh, almost an hour. Okay, so we doing good. Mm-mm-mm. A hot mess. You guys watch Housewives of Atlanta? I have to record that. You know how long I was supposed to put up the Shies of Sunset? I told you I deleted the first one. I recorded the first episode, deleted it. I never re-recorded it. And now last night episode 3 came on, which I didn't watch, but I did catch Housewives of Atlanta. Lordy Lord. I wish my child would. My grandmother didn't play that. Facts. I don't play that. I don't listen. I like to think that I'm a cool mom and all, but I'm a parent first. I don't do all of that playing around with these childrens. I don't. And I don't do it with any of my other younger cousins, you know what I'm saying, and family members as well. I don't play that. Now I'm cool all day. We can crack jokes and I'm funny, but at the end of the day, don't try me. And it's really all in how you carry yourself. My mother would can you if I went on the Oprah Winfrey show, I wouldn't even think to call Oprah girl. It'd be Miss Oprah or Miss Winfrey. I still address people as Miss in my 36-year-old age, right? Miss so and so. And they're like, "Oh, you can call me by my first name." And I feel weird. Like, especially if it's someone older than me. I'll tell them, like, I'll try, but they're like, "Oh, okay, no big deal." But especially if I don't know you, it's Miss. If it's Jane, Miss Jane. It's just automatic for me. Now that doesn't mean that I have any more or any less respect for Jane, but it's just a habit. It's just a habit. My grandmother taught me you put a handle on grown people name. And I agree. Miss so and so, Mr. so and so. Until you tell me otherwise, you know what I mean? So, oh, you don't watch Housewives anymore, you just watch the commentary on it? Yeah. A lot of people don't. Next week, I can't wait to put up the review for that. I was laughing so hard. I tell you, yo, Nene is funny as heck. I'm telling you, last night she was funny. So next week is going to be very, very, very interesting. I actually saw like the little preview or whatever. Oh boy. What time is this? 11:28. I feel so exhausted after having oh god, an hour. I'll get this thing together one way or another. So what y'all got planned for this Monday? It's 11:28. The morning is almost over, so I've been on here for an hour. So if you're watching the replay, share your comments, share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about April Jones opening up a medical practice, helping women with their prenatal and postnatal needs. A girlfriend brought her boyfriend a property, a rental property, and he wasn't that excited. And last but certainly not least, Snoop D-O double Jizzle is going to be on Red Table Talk this Wednesday, and I can only imagine. I can only imagine. So let me know if you're going to be watching. Yeah, let me know if you're going to be watching. I don't know. I might watch it, might come back and do a review. I don't know. And Housewives of Atlanta, that review will be up later. So I definitely will be giving my commentary on Ken. Ha! Woo, that episode was funny. See, a lot of people say that Mark is this and Mark is that. Kenya claims that Nene bullied her, and what kills me is, or what tickles me is, how can Kenya say that anybody bullied her? Nene didn't bully you, girl. See, what you did to Kim Fields and her husband was bullying. You tried to bully Phaedra, it didn't work. You tried to bully Nene, it didn't work. So it seems to me that you don't like people who are not like Cynthia. And I don't know what's going on with Candy and Kenya, but why is Candy all up Kenya's anal cavity? What's good with that? You looking crazy out here, Candy. I'm just saying. So I am totally, totally, totally here for it. Next week's episode is definitely going to be interesting, so I will surely be tuning in for that. But my review will be up later on. Um, Mark is just like, yeah, whatever. He's about his business, and he don't have time for Kenya shenanigans. Like, I don't understand what people don't realize. Like, not everybody is gonna want to deal with your childish antics. She's extremely childish, and I don't know what people don't see about that. Even in this episode, childish. Couples only. Couples only. Let's go. Let's go bowling. Couples only. Like, she's just. I'm good. But Royal Family, been on here for an hour. I am signing off, so make sure your notifications are on. If you enjoyed the commentary today, don't forget to thumbs up the video. If you're watching the replay, thank you, thank you, thank you for making it to the end of the video, or the commentary live, whatever you want to call it. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by, showing love, and engaging in the comment section. We had a good dialogue. I hope you guys have a positive, productive, and abundantly blessed Monday. Royal Family, I definitely love you for watching. And make sure, like I said, your notifications are on for the newcomers. And welcome to all of the new Royal Family members, growing day by day. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay here. We're a respectful royal family. We don't always agree, but we have respectfully disagreed. And I have to say, I am very, very excited about that. So let's keep this momentum going. Make sure to share the video. I definitely don't mind. And I will be back later. I'm gonna try to get out Shaz of Sunset. Try. And I'm also gonna have Housewives of Atlanta up. So again, I hope you guys have a fantastic Monday. Be slow to speak and quick to listen. Don't let anybody get you off your royal throne today. You understand what I'm saying? So happy Monday. I love you for listening. And until next time, peace.